Police arrested hundreds for violating Cincinnati's curfew during Black Lives Matter protests last month.
As James Pilcher explains, their lawyers have joined forces to fight the charges.
Nearly 500 people were charged with violating the city of Cincinnati's curfew last month during the George Floyd protests. Dozens more were charged with disorderly conduct. Now their defense lawyers are teaming up to fight back. I also analyzed the data by race, and the results may surprise you. The curfew began on May 31st after early protests turned violent and ran through early June. Now, a coalition of defense lawyers and activists have filed several motions all at once. They challenge the legality of the arrests and of the curfew. The city has offered to drop the charges if people also promise not to sue or to plead down to lesser charges. But defense lawyers say that is unacceptable. They argue that police used identical language in criminal complaints and weren't specific, making the arrests invalid. They also say that there have been reports of shoddy conditions at the jail. Local 12 obtained this surveillance footage from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office through an open records request. Even Mayor Cranley warned protesters to heed the curfew, saying jail would not be pleasant.
This is not a joke. This is serious. And if you want to avoid, at a minimum, a really uncomfortable night at the Justice Center, whether it's inside or outside, or on a bus or anywhere else, then please obey the curfew.
Whites accounted for nearly 2/3 of the arrests at 59%, nearly double that of blacks. 36% of the arrests were for black subjects. Others, where race wasn't specified, or Asians, accounted for the last 5%. Last month, City Council voted to drop the charges, but there still is some question as to whether that can be done legally. City officials did not return messages seeking comment. Cincinnati City Police declined comment, saying that cases were still pending. In downtown, James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
And the defense lawyers in all the cases filed motions to dismiss today, plan to unveil their plans publicly tomorrow.